Thank you. Thank you for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the surveyor. I appreciate you putting this on, as well as Mayor Gregg for emceeing this. I appreciate it. My name is William Karspeck, and I'm running for the position of town trustee. I grew up here in Berthoud since 1988. My parents were very active in the community, both still serving on the tree commission, as well as my father serving as town trustee and finally as mayor. So I grew up in an atmosphere of community service, and I very much want to give back. Growing up, I became very active in Boy Scouts. I attained the rank of Eagle Scout, and my Eagle Scout project is still on the Nielsen Greenway right now. After graduating BHS in 2006, I attended Colorado State University, where I got my bachelor's in communication studies. I decided to come back to Berthoud and live here for the same reasons I had growing up. I love the close-knit community. You know people beyond just their first names. You not only see your teachers in class, but you see them walking their dog. You see your neighbor at Hayes Market. It's a great place to know someone beyond just their first name. We have a lot of things to be proud of here in Berthoud. Not only 2, but actually 3 retractable roof domed observatories, the largest printing press west of the Mississippi. And finally, our tree-lined streets all throughout the neighborhood, especially Main Street with large archways. I'd like to talk about why I'd be a candidate in 4 different areas. The first being youth activities. As Jeff mentioned, I was very disappointed to see the BMX track group go. That was something that I was very active in growing up, something my friends and I participated a lot in. So I'd like to be a part of bringing that back, maybe in the Wagner Farm or another location. The second thing is also the rec center. I'm sorry, Jeff, I'm not poaching you, but the rec center is, I agree with the recreation district. We can pool money from a larger amount of rooftops. And I think that's great for our youth. When I was working at CSU, I worked my way up to the top position of recreation supervisor. So I know not only how much money that costs to build, but also to run on a daily basis. So a recreation district is our best plan. Secondly is our plans for growth. I agree with a higher standard for growth as far as our residential rooftops. I very much want to be a part of growing our eastern part of our GMA near I-25. That's our best chance of getting a lot of retail sales tax dollars that we can bring back to our community. And that will help us with open space. Land is becoming increasingly expensive, so we need to put out funds, have those funds matched by Larimer County Open Space, Great Outdoors Colorado, and as many other entities as we can to grow our open space. The third thing I'd like to talk about is the emerald ash borer. I got some tree committee people in the house tonight, and the emerald ash borer is a problem nationwide. It came into Boulder several years back, and Boulder has come out and said that we've lost track of how many ash trees are affected by this, and that it's likely spread to other communities. So if it's not already in Berthoud now, it will be here soon, and it takes about 3 years for it to show up. There's things we can do to slow down the emerald ash borer spread, biocontrols, like wasps, that's what Boulder uses, pesticides that are environmentally friendly. But ultimately, the trees will go away. There's no way to completely prevent it. So we need to start thinking now to address this issue that will be coming up in years ahead. One of the ways we can do that is a nursery. We had that in the 90s. This time I'd like to see a tap put in place for water so volunteers don't have to bring water in to hydrate the trees on their own. That way we can have a phased approach, so as ash trees get destroyed or we have to take them away, we can put other trees in place for them. I enjoyed Berthoud. I still enjoy Berthoud. I'd like to be part of the Colorado Municipal League and attend their weekend workshops and bring that information back and to make informed decisions. Ultimately, all of my votes will be bottom line. They must be fiscally responsible, and they must be accountable to generations now and for years to come. And if you vote for me, I hope you'll see that I will make the best decisions not only for the next 4 years, but hopefully for generations to come. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great night.